Hello, darlings. How are you? So today, I'm here to talk about something a little different than, I don't know. This is stepping out. This is definitely throwing it into the wind and letting the universe take hold. I have been given the visions of a healing festival that we collectively will all be performing to heal the planet and the people on it. What are you talking about, Nacona? Well, if you guys haven't watched the Labyrinth video, go back and watch at least the short version. The longer version will give you the full picture of what I'm talking about. In that video, Toby talks about when she first got the visions for the Labyrinth. What she saw was a pinwheel, and a pinwheel that was more like a sparkler that was going. And she said, and then it went off somewhere else, and then it went off somewhere else, and it went off somewhere else. Well, I know I have been guided to, God, this feels so weird to say this, you guys, because it's just so fucking out there, but I'm just gonna fucking say it. I have been guided to plan, assemble, create, bring into being, use my divine feminine wiles and make this fucking happen amazingly. A healing festival for Earth's trauma sites. I have been guided to implement healing festivals to heal trauma spots on planet Earth. So back to Toby, here's where this all fits in. Toby and her labyrinth healed a trauma site on her land. In doing that, she was able to help people cross over. And in helping people cross over, we all have multiple lifelines, multiple lifetimes. We all have either multiple lifetimes or multiple life experiences in other dimensions, other planets, however you want to see it or visualize it. We do not exist just in this meat suit right here, right now, from your birthday until your death day. That is not who we are. We are eternal, infinite beings who are infinite beings who are here to have an experience in a physical body, in a realm that is way more difficult to deal with than pretty much anywhere else. How about this? You need to feel good about yourself today? How about this? If you are in a body right now, you're a fucking rock star. According to the other billions of entities across this universe, this galaxy, this cosmosphere, fuck, I don't know what the hell to call it, the entire existence of everything. We in the body, in the human body on Earth right now, are absolute rock stars because we're on Earth during this ascension. We're on Earth absolutely participating and being a part of what ascends our planet. Okay, I digressed. Now, back to the labyrinth. So the labyrinth healed the land, right? I went out, I've walked it. It's amazing. The purging that you do in that emotional things that no longer serve you. It's amazing what power that labyrinth has. I don't know that I mentioned this, but Mr. Amazing and I had walked the labyrinth the Thursday before the Saturday when my friends had said bullshit, and then the Sunday was the last time I saw him. We had walked the labyrinth. So That'll do it. Anyway, so the labyrinth is all about healing. It's about grounding. It is using human bodies, grounding ourselves on the earth as you walk in to these labyrinths. And I don't know if this is just this particular type of pattern or not. As you walk in, you are raising the vibration, which when you have spirit entities that have not crossed over, if you have stuck trauma that has kept spirit entities from crossing over to be able to go on to their next thing, to be able to finish things off, when you have those stuck entities, by you walking into the labyrinth, they are using your body to help them ground and raise their vibration out of that stuck trauma. And then when you get in the middle, it helps them be able to release on the way out. It's just, we humans are a conduit that allows those spirits to cross over with our grounding and walking through the labyrinth. Okay? Fast forward a little while, I'm sitting flipping through TikToks, and a ghost hunter comes on, and she's like, I went to Gettysburg, She's talking about how she had placed a sound recorder in, I think she was saying it was like a hotel that's like right there off the battlefield area that's haunted, that has a lot of stuff that happens in it. And she said that when she cranked up the volume on it, it sounded like there was just like 3 days on a loop, right? Which of course reminded me of, what's that? The Peculiar Children book, right? Mrs. Wren's Peculiar Children, and how they're stuck in a loop, right? Okay. So, my mind from when she said it's like the 3 days of Gettysburg, the battle is just stuck in a loop and it's just replaying over and over and over. My mind went to the land needs to be healed. My mind went to, we set up a labyrinth there and create a healing festival where we can have people walking that labyrinth and helping all of those people cross over. I just got goosebumps talking about it again. Do you understand the amount of healing that we could do if we did that? How many people died? How many people died in Gettysburg alone? Helping those entities, those spirits, those lives, that lifeline, that by helping those people who were stuck, that spirit that was stuck in those negative, horrible vibrations of that battle, that wound on the earth, by helping them cross over. Here's the thing that I love. The person, the soul entity that is currently in body, or in body elsewhere in the universe, or in body elsewhere in another timeline, will get lifted, because they no longer have this negative entity, this negative lifeline where they're stuck in the negative of this battle, right? We cross that over. The other timelines, the other life experiences that this soul is having, then gets a boost. You don't even have to fucking know it's happening. You don't even have to fucking know that we've done it for you. It's just going to happen because we go in and heal. Now, I have a feeling this is going to take a lot of people to do. I do know when I talked to Toby about it, she goes, oh, well, they've done healings over there before. And I'm like, yeah, I'm kind of seeing something a lot bigger. I mean, honestly, the visions that I keep getting, it's a lot bigger than probably a dozen or two people going out. I'm talking in the thousands type of thing. I'm talking, yeah, I don't know. But here's the vision that I've been given. Okay. So this is why we need to do healing festivals at trauma sites. And I'm going to tell you, the bigger the trauma, the better, because the more impact we can have. Oh, and I didn't even mention, by healing that trauma of all of those people dying and healing that land, we are healing Mother Gaia. We're like fucking massive scale Reiki masters doing an energetic healing of our planet. Does anybody else feel and hear Mother Gaia screaming and crying out for help? Anyone else? I mean, because I hear it. I hear it all the time. If I can go help heal her. Yeah. No, seriously, I'm tearing up just at the thought. Okay, so anyway, I do have notes on this and I'm going to go through this. Some of it I've already talked through. So, the TikTok, 3 days of Gettysburg. 51,000 people lost their lives between July 1st and July 3rd of 1863. 51,000 people lost their lives in Gettysburg. And so the land has that low vibration of despair and anger and fear stuck to it. If we're able to heal Mother Gaia by removing that negative energy at the trauma spots, we'll be able to assist in raising her vibration, allowing her to breathe. She keeps showing us that we're drowning and that we're choking her off. My Camelback Mountain video, I talked about how as I was driving around Camelback Mountain attempting to find a place to go meditate on the mountain, that I couldn't find anywhere, and that I kept feeling Mother Gaia was like choking. It was like, she was like, I can't breathe. They're choking out my sacred spaces. And it's not just sacred spaces. But anyway, so I this is a repeat message that I keep getting from Mother Gaia all over the place. By being able to remove that negative energy, we're going to be able to help heal her. The festivals are basically just going to be like a call out on social media type of thing. This is going to be, I mean, I don't know how organized this is going to get. I have no clue. I am just doing as I'm told. So, energy workers, healers, anybody, everybody, Gettysburg, let's do it. The festival itself is going to last from the full moon to the new moon. Fun fact, there is a full moon July 3rd. And then July 17th is the new moon. Okay? So full moon to new moon. Full moon is releasing that which no longer serves you. New moon is new beginnings. So if this were to start on July 3rd, that'd be kind of cool, right? This year is 160 years from Gettysburg's actual happening. I do kind of see there being a little bit of an issue with the fact that I talked to my friend Denise, who is a paranormal investigator, and she said that Gettysburg does like reenactments and things. She made a comment, she goes, oh, you better get your reservations now. And I'm like, but apparently they do reenactments. As far as I'm concerned, that's just more people to help walk the labyrinth. Oh, let me talk about how the actual labyrinth and all that stuff. So what I see is going out and it just being, starting out small and just being like, like Toby had said, was you just pay attention, you use your divining rods and it tells you exactly where you need to go and what you're doing. And getting it set up, I see all of these different visions kept coming in over like a couple of months' time. And it's all written in my journal. I have compiled things on a document here so that I can know what I'm talking about. There will be thousands of people that answer this call, that come out, that goes out to help. People of all walks of life sharing their gifts. The festival will last from the full moon to the new moon, so people will be able to come and go as they please, meaning they don't have to be there for the full 2 weeks. They don't have to be there right at July 4th. They can, come when they can. I have a big dream. EE Systems, if you guys haven't seen it, look up Jason Shirka, EE Systems, Revolution and Healing. And this is energy healing and it is amazing. So I had a vision of EE Systems being present on the site as well, helping with the healing. The labyrinth will be set up. I haven't even talked to Toby about this, so I have no idea if, I'm just going under the assumption that the universe will call whomever it is that is supposed to do this. They will be a part of this. I'm just going under the assumption that the universe is in charge. I'm just the messenger. So it'll be set up, done very quickly, especially with the number of people that are there. The labyrinth itself is going to be big. Like Toby said, her labyrinth, and I think it's a 13 or 14 feet in diameter in the center and the goal. I'm seeing this is going to be big enough for like 25 people to meditate in the middle of it. It's going to be big. I see a huge copper pyramid. So if you guys know the power of the pyramid, the geometric measurements, all of that stuff matters. It's fucking phenomenal. It amplifies, and then you add the copper. I see a copper pyramid being made and donated by somebody. I don't know who. I see a large crystal at the top of it. The pyramid is gonna sit right over the goal in the middle, like I said. It'll be assembled and donated by whoever it is it's called to do it. I mean, this is one of those things where I'm just gonna let it flow, let it happen, bring it on. The path will be lined with crystals contributed by the healers who come to help. The big ones and small ones in every shape, color, and size. They'll line the edges of the path of the labyrinth, intensifying the healing energy. So like at Toby's, she's got everything mowed, and then she actually has crystals that line, I don't know if all of it, a lot of the path, big chunks of quartz that she had gone and dug. I think she said down in Mount Ida was one of the places she had gone. But I see this being healers as they come. This is going to be, it's like we're all going to contribute to lining this path. And I have a feeling, I see this labyrinth staying there. I don't know that my friends at Gettysburg are really going to like that, but it's just going to be crystals. They can still mow. I mean, it's not going to be, I don't know, but I just see that this is going to become the Gettysburg Labyrinth, and this is going to become the part of the story of Gettysburg. All of this happened for 160 years until all of a sudden we were healed, or the land was healed by a great big group of healers that came out, blah, 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 blah. Again, I know it sounds crazy. I know. And I feel like I should be exuding this just absolutely decisive, oh my God, this is gonna happen, but I just feel fucking crazy saying this. Because, I've been indoctrinated to think that people talking about, getting visions and downloads and things like that, I've been indoctrinated to think that that's pretty crazy. So it's something I'm still working on within my gray matter. Have you guys ever heard of Relay for Life? It's something that kids in high school do. My daughter was the chair her senior year for Relay for Life, and I literally had no idea how fucking impressive this whole thing was until I went to support my daughter, and I was like, what? So, a few thousand kids get together, they raise money, and then they walk for cancer research. And the concept of the Relay for Life is twofold. So they entertain the kids while somebody from their team is walking the track. So they've got somebody walking the entire event. I don't want to say it was like from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. or something like that. It was a lock-in overnight thing. And so somebody is always going to be walking the track, but then there's going to be other things going on for those who are not walking the track to be able to do. So what I see is someone will always be walking the labyrinth. Someone's a group, a person, whatever. There will always be someone grounding at the labyrinth at all times during this 2-week period. On top of that, there will be things that are going on. I see meditations. I see sound bowl therapies. The world, your imagination is the limit, because this is going to be people of all ways, shapes, sizes, and modalities that are going to come together to put all this together. So it's just going to be somebody getting together, a bunch of people getting together and saying, oh yeah, here, let's do this. And You know, I feel like this is going to be, it's going to be people playing their guitar and singing and writing music together. Oh, I had the greatest vision the other day. I specifically saw the artists coming out and capturing the event from the artist's eye of someone who can see beyond the veil. Because if you can see beyond the veil, you'll see those spirit entities that are there at Gettysburg. You'll be able to see the 3D person who is walking the labyrinth, or the people who are singing music or doing yoga or meditating or doing whatever it is that's going on. You'll be able to see both sides of that and then capture it. And then we'll use that as our, promotional material for the next healing festivals, because this is going to be something we're going to be healing all over the place. It's just going to happen. It really is. Lots of dancing, qigong, nap areas like hammocks. I literally saw an area where it's just like a bunch of trees, and I just have a bunch of hammocks set up and blankets laid out on the grass. People can go out and get some vitamin D, sound baths, energy healing, spiritual healing. Oh, this was one that I really loved when I saw this. Spiritual healers and energy healers, or artists, anybody, everybody, bring your wares out. Come sell your stuff. Come create part of a community where we're all supporting each other. You know what I'm saying? I see this being the kind of thing where, hey, you live a life where you can do your job from anywhere. Great, come do it from here. We'll buy your crystals. I'll buy your fucking candles, as long as they're clean. What else? So again, meditation rooms. I wanted a bunch of plans with EE systems in this. I had sent an email and a video to Jason Shirka with Unified Network, who is the guy who had introduced EE systems to us, and one of his, I hate the word minions, but one of his minions replied back with, Jason couldn't possibly answer every email that he gets, so make sure to follow him on Instagram. And I knew that was going to happen. So if anybody has his personal email, let me know. I emailed her back and I said, just make sure he gets it. When it's time, he'll get to it. Did she? Don't know. And why am I saying it's she? I don't know. Whatever. I also see like this will become like a traveling tribe type of thing. And I don't know that this is going to be like one after another, after another, after another, because I kind of feel like it's going to have to hit like anniversaries or key pivotal moments in that time's place. Possibly. But there's some places that might not require a specific date. But I feel like this will be the kind of thing we'll be like, okay, see you next month in such and such, and then the same people all show up, and we just create a little nomadic community. Because, I mean, think about it. There's so many people out there right now who are living the life of a nomad, and if they're parked in Gettysburg versus whether they're parked in Corpus Christi, it doesn't fucking matter. Yeah, July 3rd to July 17th this year. I feel like I'll be seeing you in Gettysburg. It's coming together. It really is. I mean, I totally feel it. And I guess this makes it one step closer to being a reality, because now it's out there. Now I'm actually fucking talking about it. Okay, I have yammered on long enough. And as this progresses, I will let you know what I come up with. If you guys have any contacts, if you've got people in Gettysburg, if you've got healers, if you've got people who are in the Labyrinth Society or other healing modalities that you have a connection to heal the land, that'd be awesome. I'd love to hear it. Contact me, reach out. I'm totally just trusting the universe to get this out there, and it will all fall in my lap. All right. You guys have a great day, and I will talk to you later. All right. Love you. Bye.